Tim Anderson was relieved of his duties because the Sox feel one Colson Montgomery is ready to make that next leap forward, and
Yeah, it's great.
he did. Just he was just named the Arizona Fall League Player of the Season.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
impressive.
he raked. He had great defense. He he actually, oddly enough, he is he is like watching a reel of him. He is a lot like Timmy with the way he hits. He's got that like sneaky power, but he
Mm.
also has the ability to put the ball in play just over the infield and down the line and get those extra bases and constantly be on the base pass. So um, I think Chris Getz knows him well because of his
He was the
time
farm
in the
director.
minors in the farm
Yeah.
director, and I think they're just I think that's part of the move. I'm not saying they're not going to maybe like what the Tigers just did, hire like a get a veteran infielder of some sort in the offseason, but nothing like major. Someone to be there in more of a relief and guidance role, like a role player type of situation. So, um, but yeah, I think that was a signal that the Sox are like, it's time to get on the move forward and have the Colson Montgomery era start.
That would make sense, letting, moving on from TA. How old is Montgomery now? We've heard about him for years. Is he
I think
21
like
even?
yeah, like I'm not. I think
He's
he's
been
like
hurt is part of what's delayed his
yeah.
progress. But if he's healthy and winning MVPs of the Arizona Fall League, I think he's got to be on the cusp. And what's the worst that could happen? You call him up. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
well, I'm not. Yeah, he's 21.
yeah, I think
Um,
it's time.
I mean, why wait? This is a season that, unless we see some dramatic moves, is a lost season. Um, and even we see like decent enough moves because it's the AL Central. Obviously, anything's up for grabs. But even that being said, let him come up and get the experience. He seems to have earned it at this
I think
point.
it's time. Yeah, I think you're
So,
right. I think that would also inject some life into the White Sox fan base. It'd be something to look forward to as opposed to everything else that's been happening. I think it would be a good PR move, but I think it would be the right baseball move too. So I'd like to see him. I've heard about him for fucking ever. I want to see him finally. So
I mean, we'll have him, and then we'll add Merrifield, Salvador Perez,
yeah, and a bunch of other Royals. Yeah,
some other Benintendi has the Royal tie-in. I mean, it's all coming up KC North for
this
the
is.
White Sox.
I mean, this is totally a graphic designer joke, but did you notice on all the new social media posts there's a little tab they're using in all their graphics that looks just like the Kansas City Royals logo? I pointed it out on Twitter a couple of times. You'll see it next time you look. They put it's like essentially a pennant, but it's the same shape as the Kansas City Royals logo. It's just
Well, there
they're
you
they're
go.
making it way too obvious that they want to be the Royals. But yes,
Yeah.
I've heard about Whit Merrifield coming to play second base for you guys. I think that would make perfect sense. I think he was in Toronto last. His deal's out. That rumor about trading for Salvador Perez at the trade deadline sounded so absurd, but it sounds like that was real.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it would just continue that narrative. The Chicago Royals.
Word Hole Media.